All right, everybody, welcome back for another episode of SAGED Wrestling. Got an awesome one here today, one I'm real excited about. Uh, we got two-time NAI national champ, junior bronze medalist, U20 and U23 world team member, Adugo Nwachukwu. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Adaugo Nwachukwu.
Well, I appreciate you joining us and taking the time, especially with everything you got going on coming up with the U20s and U23s and being out in Colorado right now. How's everything going with training and being out in Colorado Springs?
Everything is going good. I go here last week and then we started camp. Camp just ended Friday, so it's been fun.
Good. You getting you feel ready for the U20s, U23s? Feeling like you're ready for it?
Yeah, I think I've done all the right things, so I'm just excited. I'm just waiting. Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll kind of start from the beginning here. Like I see in 2018, you moved here from Nigeria.
hmm
What what led up to the decision to move to California in 2018 and just kind of led you to a wrestling match?
So, my dad has been living here for a very long time, but he decided to finally bring me and my sister over to California. So when we moved to California, I used to play track and soccer in ninth grade when I was in Nigeria. So when I came here, my high school coach was like kind of recruiting girls to like join wrestling. So I was like, I don't like. I didn't hear about wrestling when I was in Nigeria, so I wanted to try something new. So I just signed up, started showing up to practices.
Well, it definitely seems like you were. So, I mean, do you have a total? Did you start wrestling in 2018 or was it even before you got over here type deal, like when you first got into it?
No, I started wrestling like 2018, around October, November ish of 2018.
So you've only really been at it for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, when you really look at what you've done in that, I mean, and you're wrestling girls that's been doing this since they were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and just what you've accomplished and the level that you're at is, and it seems like every year you just keep just jumping levels. And I mean, from going and then what your junior year in high school, you're very so would that have been your first year wrestling when you won the state championship?
No, that was I won the state championship my second year wrestling. My first year I took fourth place.
So you took fourth, then second, and then or then won it, and then you're looking, and then the COVID year kind of messed up
hmm
the season.
Yeah.
And what led you to after? So you go and you have a phenomenal. I mean, just to be doing that for your first 2 years in high school. I mean, obviously, people's probably thinking you're coming away as another state championship for your senior year if it wasn't for COVID. But for finishing up COVID year, what led you to choose Iowa, the Iowa Wesleyan?
Wesleyan. Yeah, my coaches, I wasn't even planning to wrestle in college, but my senior year when COVID kind of hit, I was like, I don't have any other opportunity to wrestle. Like, I don't have a senior year, so I started kind of looking into colleges, and my Iowa Wesleyan coaches, they reached out to me and they kind of like talked to me about the school, and it was like a new program, so I knew that I wanted to go there and make a change, and that's what I did until it shut down this year.
I did. I seen that. So now you switched for. I guess it was for financial purposes that they shut down, and now you move with your coaches to
Mhm.
William and Penn, correct?
Yeah, William Penn. Yeah.
Have you been out there to see the campus at all or
Yeah,
anything?
we went for a visit earlier when the school shut down, but I also went for a few practices there before I moved here at the OTC.
So would did you like it better, I guess? Like was it I guess a better environment or was it kind of the same as Iowa? Did you get much of a was there a big difference in the two schools or was it just like, hey, it's regardless it's wrestling?
I think, well, regardless, it's wrestling, but I also think it's like a better environment because For one, they have more people in the town, and there are more options to like do stuff aside from wrestling. And the school is just like the way they run the program is better than Iowa Wesleyan.
Awesome. And it's really good to sit there and follow your coaches too, because I feel like they have you on such a good track. Like you like I said, you keep seeing this growth with you, and between Cash Willicky and oh, who was the other coach down
Jake
there?
Kittle.
Yeah. So I think you following them and some of the other girls following them are I think it's just I think well, but I think you guys are set up for pretty good success. And William Penn's got a heck of a team on the way.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you still looking like 136 range? You still like right around
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
awesome. Well, it seems to be working because I mean, you jump in and you end up your freshman year and sophomore year. You go and you win two NAI national championships in college, and I believe you were the first and only one ever to do it there, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is that's got to be huge for you. I mean, to sit there and be the first one in school history, and that's definitely something to be proud of. And I can tell you, like, even as just like a fan of watching you, and it's 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 been awesome just to watch this little 4 year journey of you moving here from Nigeria to California. And then, I mean, and even when you're in California, you jump in the Army Reserves, right?
Yeah. I'm right now I'm in the Army National Guard, so I had to transfer because my uni was in California, so I had to go every month from Iowa to California. So I just switched to Iowa National Guard.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, that's another like appreciate your service. Thank you for doing that on top of I don't know how you shuffle all these things between college, between the senior level, the U23s and the National Guard. It's very proud. Where do you find the time to just you're a very busy woman. I can take it.
Yeah.
But it seems like you enjoy it. So I mean after is there a big difference between say the college level wrestling like and then like whenever you're wrestling the U20s like the US Opens the senior levels wrestling Caleb Miracle at Final X like is that I guess is them levels like two completely different like is them girls just I guess how big of a difference does it make to go up against the Caleb Miracle it's in the NAI a national championship like is there a huge jump in levels that
Yeah, I think definitely because I mean U20s and U23 is mostly like the high school girls and the college girls, which is like the same girls I wrestled throughout the season. But the US Open and like Final X, it was different because obviously Kayla, she's been like to multiple world championships, international competitions, so she has like that experience, the feel and everything. So yeah, it's definitely different levels.
Yeah, because she's, well, I believe, a two-time silver medalist. So I
Mhm.
mean, and you wrestled her, I believe, last year, and
Yeah,
but
the US
I think
Open.
she beat to 10-0, like she it was a
Yeah.
tech. And then you look at these two matches that you just wrestled her at Final X, and you're sitting there at 6-1 and 10-3. So you're making it, clearly it's I mean it's showing the progression and like you just every time you step on the mat, I feel like
Yeah.
get a little better. So your future's just looking phenomenally bright for being coming into year 4 or 5 of your career. Like it's exciting for even us as fans, and because whenever we view it like whenever you win in that USA singlet, like we all win. Like you know what I mean? Like you like it's kind of like we all are behind Jed. So we're definitely rooting
Yeah.
for you. Hope you can bring home them two gold medals for U20 and U23s.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Absolutely, absolutely. So your first one's in August, U20s, right? It's in August
Yeah.
in Poland,
Poland. Yeah.
and then you go right back, come home, get ready, and then head back out in October for U23s in Finland.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you definitely got a busy schedule ahead of you. So again, I mean, it really just makes me want to thank you again for taking the time to do this, especially with just everything you have going on. I mean, I don't know how you found this hour when you really look at, I mean, the National Guards, the training, the wrestling, just and I'm sure your own personal life on top of it. Like, so
Yeah.
again, very much. Um, so whenever you first moved here from Nigeria, was it just you, or did your whole family come with you?
So I have four siblings in Nigeria right now, and one sister here in California. She goes to UC Santa Barbara.
Wrestler too?
No, she runs track for them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys are just a family of athletes, huh?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are now your other siblings, are they planning on
Yeah,
coming over eventually?
eventually, yeah. Yeah.
That way you can be together, at least be able to spend that time.
Hmm.
If you had to, I guess, whenever I watch you, I don't see a lot of areas that need crazy improvement. I'm like, man, this for the short amount of time, like your parterre's good. You're from neutral, from like up on your feet. Like, but if you had to pick an area of it, but even your defense is very solid. Like, uh, what would you want to improve the most with wrestling? Like, what would you want to get better at? I guess.
Hmm. Probably Pate defense. I feel like most of the time that's where I give up a lot of points when someone gets a takedown, and then I kind of get
And that
turned.
is, I feel like that would be the hardest part because some of these girls have good gut wrenches, heck of like a good laces to where like I, I I never wrestled a lot of freestyle, so like I kind of always wondered like I mean other than trying to stay belly down, like how do you better yourself against some of these really great people with these guts, or these or these laces, and uh, so I can understand that. Honestly, I think everybody I've asked or brought that up to when it came to freestyle wrestling, they've always said the same thing, like working on their defense, trying not to get turned is it because. And I can understand that though, because at the end of the day, like I think your parterre is amazing. Honestly, I do, and so I can respect that to the fullest.
Yeah, I feel like it's stuff like when you get taken down, when to like belly down instead of trying to fight it on top kind of
Yeah.
thing. Because when I wrestled Kayla, she got a takedown, and I kind of just sat on my butt, and instead of bellying down, I stayed there, and that was when she cut like the trap arm gut.
Yeah,
So yeah, stuff like that.
absolutely. And like you said, like but with I mean, heck, she's had as many as long as you've been wrestling, she's been on a world team almost that many times. So you know what I mean. But at the same time, like with where you're at, like you should you should be just so proud of yourself, honestly, because nobody does what you're doing in the amount of time that you did it in. Like, in the future is unbelievably bright. Like I'm excited to see what you do. I know I could, to be honest with you, like I know you're going to bring home gold medals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like
Yeah.
you just keep progressing, and it's amazing to watch. And then we're very excited to see where you can take this because it's been fun. Now for next year. You have a for the Olympics.
Mhm.
Are you staying? Is with the 10 going down to 6, or are you looking at staying? Is there a certain weight that you're looking for to go, like since they cut them out, or just stay right where you're at and ride it out?
Yeah, I think since I'm already in the Olympic weight, I'm just gonna stay at 62s. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna stay at 62 kilograms. Yeah.
absolutely. And that makes the most sense. But I know a lot of people, like whenever they end up cutting down, like they'll bump up and down, and even if they're at an Olympic weight. I
Hmm.
wish they would just keep 10, honestly, for the Olympics too, but
Yeah.
it, but it's all right. So I guess what after I'm sitting here looking at like your college, and I just kind of wanted to let everybody know how dominant you were in college, and because when you look at this, like as you went 30-0, winning two NIA, like I said, NAIA's national championships. You outscored your opponents by 273 and only gave up 17 points. Like that's that's unheard of, and especially when you look at the time frame. And I think anybody that listens or watches this is going to be like, "There's no way somebody." I mean, that was what second, third year wrestling, and you're outscoring people 273 to 17. Like that's you go 52 and one throughout your entire first 2 years, and I guess what outside of an Olympic medal or a world medal is there, I guess, which the biggest goal for you? Like, what are you really? I guess with the college level, I guess is what I'm asking. Is I mean, we looking to go four timer and then chase down Olympic gold after?
Yeah, so right now the goal is 4 times national champ, get on the senior world team, win senior world championship gold, and get to the Olympics and win that too. But
Yeah.
getting there gradually.
And I can appreciate it, but at the same time, like, are you planning? Are you going to take a red shirt this year with the Olympics coming up, or are you just going to
Yeah,
do college?
I'm not sure yet
Uh,
because I'm like doing nursing right now for school, so it's kind of like difficult taking a red shirt. Yay, it's yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough, but
Absolutely.
yeah.
Is there a certain person when you're down there in Colorado that you really like partner with for your training, like a certain girl that you really just that makes you better that you get in and grind with every day in the room? Is there, or is it kind of just hey whoever we're rolling with that day, or is there like one certain person like hey this is my girl, this is who I train with?
Yeah, like I said, I got here about a week and a half ago, and then we went right into camp. So I've kind of been wrestling everyone. It's like people on the senior team, U20, U23 team that were here, but I don't have like a particular person I wrestle with right now.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you, you got a heck of a. We're definitely excited. I mean, like and I also I just wanted to let everybody know out of these 52 wins in college, 26 were by tech fall, and 20 of them were by pinfall. So only seven of your matches went the full length. So you're very fun to watch, and if nobody has had a chance to watch a Dugo, I would recommend it because you're phenomenal, and we appreciate what you do, and you always bring the heat. So thank you for you.
I try.
It's definitely fun to watch. It is, and it's only going to get better because the amount of time and the age that you're at. What are you, 19, 20?
20, I just turned 20.
Yeah, like the sky's the limit. So I have a feeling the USA is going to bring home some golds at 62 kilograms.
Yeah.
But I also I know you're busy, so I just wanted to uh, thank you again for just taking this time and jumping on the show and just kind of sharing a little bit of your story and background of how you got from coming over here to high school to everything in college to even the senior levels and the U20s and U23s and I mean even the junior bronze that you won. So uh, hopefully it shows everybody that you don't have to wrestle for 20 years like
Yeah.
yeah, because and I think that's the best part of your story. In all honesty, is like it shows people like you can jump on the mat. Because some people don't want to like, hey, I'm a freshman in high school and I've never wrestled. Like, man, I'm gonna get tore up. But then when they hear your story, they can really be like, hey, maybe it's never too late. Like, jump on the mat, get after it, work hard, and they can have a heck of a story just like yours.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate your time, and I won't hold you up much longer. Thank you very much
Yeah, no
again.
problem. Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem. If we'll definitely be rooting you on come August, come October, and hope you make that Olympic team next year. And just God bless and thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, girl. We'll be talking to you. So you take care of yourself.
You too. Bye.